All right, welcome to the video. It's time we talked, you and I. The final Bungie stream before Age of Triumph was only moments ago. Well, it was a few hours. I've had time to digest and gather my thoughts. Let's talk about what happened. Now, I am not going to cover basically every PvE thing in the thing because I just feel like there's already 50 videos in your sub box talking specifically about the PvE aspects, the dope looking raid armor and all the exotic weapons that are coming back and the elemental primaries, etc, etc. I'm going to focus on my passion, which is PvP. Let's start with the nerf list, shall we? First of all, hand cannon range is being reduced by another 3 meters. Look, real talk. As a hand cannon main, this saddens me. The meme of Bungie nerfing primaries continues, and on one hand, like I said, this does sadden me, but on the other hand, I totally get it. Just to be clear, for everybody saying that I'm riding Bungie's dick. Well, not everybody, like 1 or 2 people have said it, honestly. I don't like this change because I love hand cannons, and I'm like, please stop nerfing my hand cannons. I just want to have fun. But on the other hand, when you spawn into a match of 6s, on average, it's like 5 out of 6 are using hand cannons. It's like 5 out of 6. And that other guy, the other one guy not using a hand cannon is using No Land Beyond. So I get it. Just when you thought we'd return to the golden age of hand cannons, that first shot is so crisp. We're back to year 1 accuracy. Almost. Now we've taken another step back with their effectiveness. So I did some testing. Straight away, I jumped into the Crucible. Now here's some screenshots that I took. This is what just your average run-of-the-mill rifled barrel IS Luna. Right now, at 27.5 meters, it still does max damage. Now, after the patch, if you take that same rifled barrel IS Luna and try to do max damage, you're going to have to be standing within 24.5 meters. Now let's have a look at this screenshot. What do you think about that? Does it look like that big of a deal? I think in all honesty, it's probably not. It's not really that big of a deal. I think we can all just breathe and relax. It's not a big deal, but of course, as a hand cannon main, I'm sad about it. And that's all there is to say. Sidearms also got nerfed. They now only respawn with 1 magazine worth of ammo. So the sidearms themselves didn't get touched, but the way their ammo economy works did. Here you can see Deej dying, and when he respawns with that sidearm, he only has 1 magazine. This should reel sidearms back in big time. This is absolutely great, especially when coupled with the next nerf, which is No Land Beyond's flinch factor is now being brought up to other sniper rifles' flinch factor. I don't know if it's going to be exactly the same flinch values as like all other snipers right now, but I think it's going to be close. Close, if not the same. So now that we're factoring in No Land Beyond, which was basically the only used sniper apart from Icebreaker, combined with sidearms having their ammo brought back in line as well, I think this is going to make some big changes. Especially when you combine those two with the final nerf, which is that Skorri's got a nerf, and it now only activates for 60 seconds after you get a kill while your super is full. Instead of just camping at the back of the map, you literally have to get a kill now for it to kick in. So this is another small change that I think is going to have huge consequences, especially in trials. Let's move on to the buffs really quick. Blink got a buff to recovery, and the time the HUD is gone has been reduced as well. So thank God they've brought Blink back from the void a little bit because everyone was scratching their head at the recent Blink nerf when nobody was using it. Auto rifles as a whole are getting buffed again. I think Josh Hamrick said that it was the opposite of what they were doing to hand cannons. So they're increasing the effective range of auto rifles. He didn't give exact values. And to be honest, I'm skeptical because we've heard we're buffing auto rifles again like 8 times now, and it's never been enough. So I guess we'll see if they get it right this time. Speaking of auto rifles, Necrochasm is also being buffed, not only by the overall auto rifle thing, but now when you get any kind of kill, be it body shot or headshot, the victim will explode like a cursed thrall. It's going to be doing some serious crowd control, I think, in the Crucible. I'm looking forward to trying that out. Moving on to Truth. It still has only 1 in the mag, but it now has the highest possible reload, and it can carry 1 more round in the reserve. Is this enough to make Truth relevant? And finally, the last buff is that when you open a special ammo crate now, it will instantly fill your magazine like a heavy weapon crate does. Oh man, this is so good. It's going to speed up the Crucible in a small but impactful way, I think. Can I even use those 2 words together like that? Whatever, you know what I'm saying. I'm really excited to see how this plays out. Come next reset. It's so close. We're so close. close to Age of Triumph. Patch 2.6.0. It's coming next Tuesday at reset. 10 a.m. No, not at reset. It's 10 a.m. Pacific. And finally, in breaking news, I hope you're sitting down because I'm about to hit you with some juice. Vendor weapons will now reset every week, according to Josh Hamrick. Check out this tweet that he wrote in reply to Mesa Sean. Mesa Sean asks, are the vendors getting a refresh on weapons/rolls? And he says, yes, meant to say that. Weekly, I believe. What? Imagine that. New vendor weapons every single week. Just think of the video series I could do. No, but seriously, will they be randomly rolled or will we be cycling through the vendors of old each week? That's the question. I'd be happy with either, honestly. Randomly rolled weapons across the board, or are we just going to roll back through the original tower, and then we'll go to Dark Below Tower, and then we'll go to House of Wolves Tower, and then we'll go to Taken King Tower? Will I be able to repurchase a Year 1 Devil You Know, or a Year 1 Lord High Fixer, neither of which I should have ever dismantled? I hate myself. Only time will tell. At the time of this recording, though, we're still waiting for an official statement from either Bungie or Josh Hamrick to clarify. But goddamn if that isn't exciting. Anyway, that's going to do it from me. Exciting changes coming to the Crucible. Your boy's hyped. How are you feeling about it? Let me know. If you liked the video, please by all means feel free to leave a like on the video. Smash that like button. It's a small thumb located below the video for your convenience. If you didn't like the video, by all means, leave a dislike. That'd be great. I'd honestly love that. Until next time, I'm the Jazz. God bless you, super cute. Love you. Bye. I'm out.